It's very important to wear sunglasses so like that Men in Black ray doesn't work on us, you know?
Yeah. Forget everything that we'd been working so hard on.
Yeah, because
That
we've
would
been
be a
working
pity.
really
Yeah.
hard on this.
For somebody.
Yep.
Welcome to the podcast whose name is so long I've yet to remember it.
This is the second episode of the Austin-centric film review.
I'm very invested in this project.
Yeah, we both are. It's a high-effort endeavor,
Yeah.
but it's worth it for us.
Today we're watching Richard Linklater's 1991 art house classic Slackers. The film isn't really about anything other than it's the day in the life of a city. Austin is the star, and then its inhabitants the players. You follow it from Richard Linklater at the bus station, getting into a cab and talking about the Wizard of Oz, and you end at the river. It's pretty good.
This film is the prequel to the classic 1995 Angelina Jolie vehicle, Hackers.
No, it's not.
Then why does it rhyme?
You don't smoke pot anymore?
No, I don't.
Yeah, all right. All right, shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's
All right,
start the show.
here it is. Slackers.
I think it's just Slacker, just one Slacker.
All right, yeah, if you look up Slackers, there is a movie called that, and
Is there?
there is.
That's seems like a
it's-
lawsuit.
It's not. They're distinctively different.
Wow.
Both are good in their own right. Criterion, get on that other one.
It's impossible to learn to plow, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you can if you don't have plowing inherently in you, like you can teach somebody, but they're not gonna get it. But you can only learn more if you already have that, that drive to plow.
Yeah, I mean, but you can learn like plowing technique from a book.
I'm back
sure.
in Missoula. Just got
Oh
back
shit!
from
This
Seattle
isn't right. Okay.
yesterday. Just got back from
Hold on.
summer
There
school.
are special features on
Glad
here.
to get that
Did
over
I get the
with.
right one?
And just got your tape too. That was good because I was wondering what had happened to you.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sounds like
All right.
I'll be back in the frame here in a second.
So this is an example of the high effort that we put into this show.
Multiple discs.
There are multiple discs, and
They're not very distinctive.
sometimes
Sure. One
things
of them
happen.
says disc 1 and the other says disc 2.
But how are we supposed to know that, you know?
Like usually they'll be like, this is special features and such, and this one doesn't do that. There we go.
All right. Should we do the intro again, or?
Do you want to do it again?
I mean, should we leave in the disc swapping?
I mean, that can be edited out, right? Like,
I mean, but it won't contain our sort of naturalistic, one-shot aesthetic.
yeah, keep it in. Show people like the raw. Yes,
Maybe I'll just speed it up so they don't have to wait through it.
yeah.
And then we can go all the way to this point, and then I'll be like, hey, let's start the show. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's the director.
Making my way downtown. Da, 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 da.
I mean, this is kind of what it feels like he was doing the entire time.
Just sitting on a bus.
Well, sleeping.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Got his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He lives here.
He's probably still sleeping.
Yeah, at his house.
Yeah. That he got with money from this movie.
Probably texting Ethan Hawke. Like, hey, want to get some barbecue later, Hawk Dog? And he's like, yeah, Link man. It's
Hell yeah. Me, you, and Uma should hang out.
and we will. And then he's like, remember Slacker? He's like, I wasn't in that one.
He's like,
That's
I
right, you
forgot. I was sleeping through most of that one.
Yeah. So, I've been to this. Okay, that's where pretty much Austin Film Society is behind that mall over there, and that's owned by Richard Linklater. I think he knew back then. That's where I'm gonna put a art house theater over there.
Hey, wait, you forgot your bags.
The weirdest dream. Back on the bus there. Do you ever have those dreams that are just completely real? I mean, they're so vivid. It's just like completely real. It's like there's always something bizarre going on in those. I have one about every
Man.
2 years or something. I always remember them really good. It's like
Roy
the
has a
bus
really
getting run
thankless
over
job
or something really
listening to
weird.
these people in the back of his
One
cab.
time I had lunch with Tolstoy. Another time I was a roadie for Frank Zappa. Anyway, so this dream I just had, it was just like that, except instead of anything bizarre going on, I mean, there was nothing going on at all. Man, it was like the Omega Man. There was just nobody around. I was just traveling around, staring out
Austin
the
in the
windows,
90s.
buses and trains and cars. When I was at home, I was like flipping through the TV stations endlessly. Reading.
Nobody
I mean,
ever
what
asks
dreams
me
do you
what
have
I
when you
dream
read in a
about.
dream,
My teeth always fall out.
Man, there was this book I just read on the book. Well, it was my dream, so I guess I wrote it or something. But man, it was bizarre. It was like the premise for this whole book was that every thought you have creates its own reality. It's like
This
every
is what it
choice or
must be
decision
like
you make,
driving Quentin
the thing you
Tarantino
choose
around.
not to do fractions off and becomes its own reality.
Except it's
It just
about
goes
feet,
on from there
probably.
Yeah.
forever. I mean, it's like
I had a dream I was in the SS.
in The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy meets the Scarecrow and they do that little dance at that crossroads and they think about going all those directions.
You see, the thing is, everything that's happening, like this conversation is supposed to blow your mind.
It became separate realities. I mean, they just went on
Man,
from there and lived the rest of their life.
it's like
just
awesome, dude.
entirely different
Yeah, I think
Never
the
thought
But we'll
about
never
life
see
like
it
this
because,
before.
we're kind of trapped in this one reality restriction type of thing. And another example would be like back there at the bus station. As I got off the bus, the
don't
thought
bring the
crossed
bus
my
station
mind,
into this.
just for a second about not taking a cab at all. But maybe
I wish you
walking
had
or
not
going a
taken
ride
this
or something
cab
like
at
that.
all.
I'm kind of broke right now. I should have done that probably. But just
Wait,
as
you
that
can't
thought
pay?
crossed my mind, there now exists at this very second a whole nother reality where I'm at the bus station, and you're probably giving someone else a ride.
That
I-
sounds
I mean,
pretty
and that
good.
reality
Wish
thinks
I was.
it thinks of itself as the only reality. I mean, at this very second, I'm in that. I'm back at the bus station. Just
It's
hanging
your
out,
movie. You could have filmed whatever scene you wanted.
Probably going up to a payphone. Say this beautiful woman just comes up to me, just starts talking. to me.
Doubtful.
Yeah, seriously.
She ends up offering me a ride. We're
Why?
heading off, go play a little pinball. And we go back to her apartment. And she has this
Pinballs
great
is like
apartment, I moved
10
out.
miles away.
And see, if I say I have a dream some night that I'm with some
Please
strange woman
stop.
I've never met, or I'm living at some place I've never seen before. See, that's just a momentary glimpse into this other reality. That
It's
we're
not anything.
back there at the bus station.
You're going to make this guy jump out of his own
And then,
cab.
I could have a dream from that reality into this one.
No, you
Like,
can't.
This is my dream from that reality.
This is what they teach you at UT.
I just, had on the bus. The whole cycle type of thing.
I'm so
Whatever-
glad
Whatever drug you're on, I don't ever want to do it.
So, there's a time that I worked at Austin's Pizza downtown, and it was behind this big building that's in the background. And there was like one time I was smoking weed on the roof, and there was a guy that was like hanging out on the roof of that tall building, and no one knew if he was gonna jump.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I watched it for like a long time because we didn't have anything to do.
That sounds like one of the plot lines in this movie.
It could be. This is how you know this was like early Austin's. Look at all the available parking.
Oh my god.
That's still kind of true to today. People will hit you with their car here.
Yeah, we do have a lot of pedestrian accidents here still.
You'll get AIDS. We don't know a lot about this yet. Oh,
Hey.
all these.
Hey, I'm a business guy. I'm doing business.
Accident. Everything's under control.
Good. So you don't need me.
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'm going to go back to stock
Can I help
trading.
you out? Do you need a ride anywhere or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Tell you what, take my card, give me a call. I wish I could stay and help, but I gotta go really. But call me. I'd like to hear from you. I mean it.
And so many familiar places that I've just stumbled home drunk from.
Just call this guy.
These your groceries, lady?
This is what I would have been like in 1991 if I had been doing that.
I mean, this was the golden age of stumbling around Austin, for sure.
Yeah.
Go that
You're going the
way.
wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
Hello?
Would you like to renew your car's insurance policy?
This is her son. She's not here right now. I mean, I don't think she's up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, drag. Anybody get a license plate number or anything? Were there any witnesses?
Just Richard Linklater.
Okay, so the police have been notified. Okay, good. Well, let me know if you need me for anything. Thanks for calling. Okay, thank you for calling. Thank you.
Totally natural. Nailed it.
This is back when we used to answer phones. I had no idea what was on the other end.
Wonder what he's going to wish for. Is that Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Where am I in the yearbook? That's a good picture.
Time to take out everyone's picture who didn't go to my high school. This is a bad yearbook.
And Glee Club. All right, that's enough.
Oh, yeah. I really did something here today.
Mm-hmm. That candle's already on fire.
Oh man, if this is an Austin summer, that's not a good thing to start doing.
It's probably already hot in there.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. That was going to sound so good on my demo. No one's doing field music in Austin. Oh, this guy just has all the hipster hobbies, doesn't he?
Yeah. Mr. Potato Head collecting.
Practicing voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go to the UT tower. They showed this at AFS once. This was
Get out of
pretty good.
here.
Oh, he's doing it for revenge. I get it now.
Oh.
Remember when you pushed me into oncoming traffic? No, okay, now this isn't right. He would have been shot to death by now. Oh, they let you bring lunch to prison now. That's nice.
That is nice.
They didn't have vegan options back then. Well, you know, like laws back then were if the cops escort you from your house and you see it, you can just live there now.
Some guy ran over his mother.
That's cool.
Mm.
It's like kind of like squatters' rights.
Yeah, that's his house now.
Yeah.
I don't think they still have fixed that sidewalk. Hey, remember when that building, like across the street over there, was like the Scientology Center?
Yeah, yeah. It's not anymore.
Yeah, as much as they'd like it to be.
It's a sweet song.
One time I got really drunk and went there. Like I went inside and I did their test.
Mm-hmm.
And then like one woman was like, you kind of remind me of L. Ron Hubbard. And I was just like,
That's,
huh?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they, I'm pretty sure I was like, I should have been like, oh, you tell everyone that.
You must have had some powerful thetans.
Oh yeah, man, I'm chock full.
And the fifth and final pillar of Euphoria, a full circle aesthetic
Is that a Fishbone shirt? Nice.
My current response to every worldwide or personal tragedy is,
Yeah, white people hadn't ruined ska yet.
I love it. I hope it gets
They were working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
He really doesn't.
I'm Dostoevsky, you're Anna, writing The Gambler. Pay my dictation. Who's ever written the great work about the immense effort required in order not to create? Intensity without mastery. The obsessiveness of the utterly passive. And could it be that in this passivity, I shall find my freedom?
Well, I'm heading over there.
Hey man, what are you doing? You're supposed to be getting stoned.
Why? What are you
Seen
doing?
Gary,
I mean, write your own fucking
Still live in the same place?
philosophy.
I told you, no one's seen him for months.
Well, later.
What was that obsessiveness line again?
Obsessiveness without personality.
What are you talking about?
So this is all, yeah, this is all Guad. This is the drag.
I hear you say you got a friend that's missing.
Well, I doubt he's missing. He's just not around.
Oh yeah, well, I've been reading in the World Weekly News, you know, just a little while ago.
Yikes.
The guy out here on the street, he's found wandering around, didn't know who he was, didn't know where he came from, anything like that. Oh, he's perfectly healthy, but he's
Didn't know Alex Jones was in this movie.
a lot of
He
people
was around.
just wandering around lately. You know, no history, no nothing. It's weird, huh?
This is like when it was like a bold stance to wear a Batman shirt. Like in your like 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Way back there when they giving us that one giant step for mankind bit. Oh yeah, another astronaut's in the background yelling his fool head off, saying, "Oh my God, what's that over in the crater? What the hell is that?" Well, NASA cuts him off just like that. But those of us with the right kind of radios, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got enough.
Zeniths.
Because there's a giant spacecraft over in the other crater. Looking at them. That's right. Oh, it all begins to leak out then that the space program is just one giant big cover-up.
I mean, this guy's kind of making a lot of
Covert operation
sense.
between the United States government and the Soviet
You know,
Union.
we really focused on the wrong people for there for a
We've been
while.
on the moon since the 50s. You want to know how we got there, right? I tell you.
Jew magic.
Anti-gravity technology we stole it from the Nazis after the end of World War II. It's perfectly obvious. I was watching this Late Show. A lot of truth in the Late Show. You know, they slip it through there. They figure
With
nobody's watching.
which host?
Anyway, it's a sci-fi movie movie
I
called
think
Alternative
at this
Free.
point it's Tom Snyder, right?
Yeah.
Kidnapping people, using a little psychosurgery on them, you know, and turn them into zombies and making them colonize the moon and Mars.
What do you think about making America great again?
It's absolutely true. All of it. We've been on Mars since '62. It was May 22nd. That's a very important date for you to remember, pal.
Yeah, it's my
Man,
birthday.
Elon Musk is going to be so mad when he gets there.
The reason we're up there cold is because of the greenhouse effect. It all ties in.
He kind of seems like a conquistador. I don't know if that'll make a difference to him.
Been doing, sitting on their ass for 49 years, huh? While we're out here with some serious social diseases and everything else. Oh, never mind that. But everybody says, oh, greenhouse effect 100 years from now. Nah, I'll be long dead gone out of here. Not so, my friend, not so. No. Government's
Well,
setting on the fact that it's 10
he's
to 20 years maximum.
definitely right about that.
Hotter, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, when the polar ice caps begin to melt, it's not going to take a certified genius. to
Yeah, we're all
understand it and see
we're all
what's
really freaked out about all
really
that.
weird.
You
Massive
kind of
mainline
nailed that
electric
one.
chaos. Anyway, it's happening even as we speak. So, I'll tell you what they've already done. They've colonized outer space. Oh, they couldn't colonize
All
everybody.
right, back to the space
That'd
stuff.
be global
Yeah.
bankruptcy. Yeah, and they couldn't beat the greenhouse effect anyway. This secret group, you know, the group that's in charge of the government. Oh yeah, they're gonna get boosted off this rock before it melts. And the rest of us, what do they care? We're
Okay,
gonna get fried.
he's
By the
also
way, something you
pretty
said,
prophetic there.
see, this entire operation
Yeah,
is funded
there's.
by the profits from the metal on drug cartel. And that's specifically set up by the CIA to handle large sums of money being funneled into this project. Keep it on your hat. Yeah, but the people they need, like scientists, you heard about that? All the missing scientists around the world and those that mysteriously dying. That's all part of the recruiting process. I really hope your friend is not. Yeah, they need a lot of lackeys to do the labor, though. So they'll be looking for ordinary guys. You know, just
Like you and me. Yeah.
Yeah, they need those to kind of colonize things. You know, they do a little psychosurgery on us, a little.
Get on the internet. Really ramble on about these comic book
I
movies.
know this for a fact. They got
Did he
guns
just
down
steal
in
that
the
glass
rainforest.
from the coffee shop?
What do you think the CIA's down
Yeah, I
there?
think so.
That forest, huh? Make sense?
It's pretty messed up.
I can't throw stones.
Long-term memory leaves you. Short-term memory.
Sometimes you see a cool glass. And it's-
Well, you got people that don't
Yeah.
know who they are, where they came from, but you tell them to do something, they do it. They can follow instructions.
I was disappointed she wasn't on rollerblades.
Sounds like most people I know.
I was hoping there's gonna be more rollerblades in this film.
Too, because the statistics of the FBI
Had
since
rollerblades
1980
been invented yet?
350,000 children.
This
I mean, I'm
Too
sure if I
early?
asked this guy, he would tell me.
There are not that many perverts around.
They've had rollerblades since the 1950s.
Is that you're in close proximity.
they're just
to all
releasing them now.
that. Yeah, I mean, Houston's right down the road. You know.
We didn't have knee pads before, but now we've got knee pads and elbow pads.
Around the world, Geneva, New York.
They're rollerblading in Geneva.
Oh,
Yeah, right in here.
is this it? Okay. Hey, well, look, pal, it's been nice talking to you, see?
Yeah.
I really hope you're
Talking at you.
all right.
I'm sure he's not.
Yeah, well, I just thought you had the right to know.
Thanks.
Tell you what, listen, I'm going to stick around outside just for a little while, you know, and kind of make sure everything's okay.
Make me a sandwich.
Make sure we went. Have a nice day.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that service. Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
All right,
How's it going?
fine.
Matter of fact, where are you going?
We're going home.
Oh, you live here. Okay, sure. Well, it's just a little security check. There've been some people missing, you know. Nothing to worry about, pal.
People getting hit by cars.
You gotta go. Yeah, I mean, you're in a hurry. Well, that makes perfect sense. I mean, you know, things are speeding up here at the end.
That's a keg, sir.
What a
I mean, it worked. I can't really. That's what we do in Austin. We're outside thinkers. We get creative.
One-party, two-faction system by telling
Like
you that George
kegs
Bush
outside?
mandated
Well, right. Well, like you see like an empty keg shell. I see a trash can.
in the country. They
There
say
you go.
that 50.3% in the media, they say 50.3% of the eligible population participated in the '88 election. But I think it figures a hell of a lot lower than that. I mean, you got to consider prisoners. We got more people incarcerated in this country than any other country in Western history. Non-citizens, the underage, the overage, people too old to get to the polls, people out in rural areas, people who don't have addresses. I mean,
You know, here's the thing. I don't. If any of you happen to be watching from other cities and towns, like people still look like this here.
They do.
That's nothing. That's
They
not
definitely do.
This style never went away.
Same cutoff jorts.
Yeah.
Nazis had maybe 30,
And all these guys are rich. All these people have money.
He's already out of there. Back in Chile, that guy's got maybe 34, 43% of the vote. So 18% is nothing. I mean, it just seems like one day it's going to dawn on everybody that this large non-voting majority has been winning every election for the past 3 decades. And the people who win
It's a
these
great
elections
game.
are going to be too
Yeah.
ashamed or better yet, too afraid to even take
Hand
power at all.
comb.
Hey man, you want to play hand comb?
Paul's moved, man. Where'd he go? I don't know. He's like, he's split, man. He's like, he disappeared. Nobody knows where he is, but his room is like totally empty.
And he's still paying rent, so
And then on
that's
the floor
cool.
is these postcards just sitting there right in the middle. It's really bizarre. Why don't you come look? It's really weird.
So where are you getting all these statistics from anyway?
Guy on the couch. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Classic Austin.
Hey, when do we get stairs?
CD's gone. All his stuff's gone.
No, that's all his stuff.
Whoa.
It's still here.
Look at the cards he left. Oh, he was writing on the back.
Remember, it's like a little story or something.
All right, I like stories.
Juan Apagado spends a lot of time wandering around town.
Okay.
that's-
Problematic.
Don't like that.
College for a while, but it consumed too much time, so now he's looking for a job that doesn't involve much work. He
Yeah.
rents a room in a large house and rarely sees the people he lives with. One is called Frank something, and he thinks there are some more, but he can't be sure. I guess that means all of us.
Yeah.
He comes from a light blue-collar family. He doesn't see his parents much anymore. He quit going to visit when they quit sending him money. One of his grandparents died
That's
last
yeah.
week,
That's
but
how
he
it
can't
works.
remember which.
You want to keep the visits coming.
Fester.
Gonna cost you.
Last summer, he thought about sticking his index finger in a fan. Someone told him his fingerprints are unique, and he believes there's too much direct evidence against uniqueness. He thinks the differences are minor compared to the similarities.
Okay, that's weird.
And
All his days are about the same. He wakes up at 11 or 12, eats cereal or toast, reads the newspaper, looks out the front door, takes a walk, goes to a movie matinee, listens to the radio, watches sitcom reruns till 1, and usually falls asleep about 2. He
That's-
likes to sleep. Sometimes he has good dreams.
That sounds awesome.
yeah. This is,
What's wrong with that?
That's the finale. Watch for the next episode. Juan joins up in an emerging European terrorist organization and soon returns to the U.S. with a supply of homemade nuclear weapons.
I'm impressed he did all that without spell check.
Yeah, that really really went from 0 to 60 pretty quick.
Why did they lock the door?
Hey, guy.
What's going on?
Guys reading mysterious postcards?
People kind of walk like that in Austin too. Still, it's like that wobbly, aimless.
Nowhere, man.
Yeah, just like I'm just gonna be cool over here and like chill. I don't know. I might play some frisbee later. Or
Wherever
something.
the wind takes me, brother.
Stephanie?
Oh, hi.
Wow. I haven't seen you around in a long time.
Yeah, I just got back about a week.
I don't like you.
From where?
Dallas.
Dallas. What were you doing up there?
Hanging out. Resting. I was in the hospital for a while.
Just visiting, checking it out.
Really awful. Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say they put me there.
Because they did.
Same old, just lollygagging around.
Not being in a hospital.
Just wherever the wind takes me, brother.
I was in before, but now we've changed our name. We're the ultimate.
The boom mic got in the shot there for a second. Sloppy work, Richard.
And, well, we're playing this Friday. If you want to come, I can put you on.
Okay, that's a classic Austin problem.
For sure.
Legally, I think you should only get to be in like 2 bands in Austin. And then if you're in any more, you have to get a license by the city.
Yes. I would vote for that. That's it's a good piece of legislation.
And then like I get to go to the one free show to support your band. And then after that, I don't have to go to any more of them.
I mean, that's a surefire way to get elected to city council.
You guys are in too many bands.
Finally, a candidate who will do something about band inflation.
Like, okay, play me your demo. All right, this is distinctively different. I'll allow this side project. Rest in peace, by the way. She just died last summer, and she was a drummer in Butthole Surfers. And kind of steals the show of this entire movie that they put her on the poster art.
And now there's a mural of her.
Yeah.
On the back of the place that used to be.
I love video, yeah.
Yeah.
You know Stephanie?
Oh yeah, I thought I heard that you were in Timberlawn. I got back about a week ago.
Teresa Nova, I think she was named.
Nice.
In the comments, correct me if that's needs to be the case. But either way, the point is rest in peace.
Hollywood, and she scored this for me from the lab where she works. It's a Madonna pap smear. I know it's kind of cloudy, but it's a Madonna pap smear.
How many Madonna pap smears have you bought in back alley deals in this city? Like
At least 4.
You wind up with a bunch.
Yeah.
It's sort of like getting down to the real
Did someone shit on that door?
Madonna.
It's no good.
I don't know if you can see it now. I freaked out when it came in the mail. It had 2 pubic hairs in it, and I showed it to this asshole, and he stole one of them. But if you look real close, you can see it's still in there. It's about as black as they come.
Finally, all I need to make my Madonna clone.
I think maybe
That's all.
you'd be interested in buying something like this. It's like a high.
In 1991, yeah.
Item. It's one of a kind. It's like chance of a lifetime.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That would be worth millions today. A young Madonna pube.
Do you think you
Oh,
know
yeah.
who might be? I mean, it's a little bit getting closer to the the rock god herself than just a poster. All right, you guys lost. I thought I could maybe swing a bargain. All right, can't blame me. I tried. It's
No one
material
does.
world now, I'm a material girl. I
Uh,
got a cruise, man. I got a
Genetic material girl.
Yeah.
Hey, how's your band going?
Who's drinking Rolling Rock in Austin?
I don't know.
I think that's why it's there. They booted that guy's ass like when they saw it.
So, yeah, Friday night, guest list.
Oh, yeah, that might be all right.
Okay.
That's still what people say.
Yep.
I'll see you Friday.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I might be able to make it. Or not.
Oh, I wish I could go. Oh, man, it's on
sorry.
Friday. Oh, no.
I don't go out on Fridays as a rule.
I got-
sorry.
I got synagogue.
By the concepts that these people lay before us, by the church, the schools, and the media right now. I mean, it's
I mean, you should free Nelson Mandela. That's It's a good thing to do.
right now. I mean, look at this man across the street in the
He
top.
did that, right? That's happened?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Oxygen
Yeah.
deprivation. He's brain dead. Can I sell you a shirt? You know,
I mean, this is also true today. You can't turn a corner without being sold a shirt.
It's a sweet shirt. I'd wear the hell out of that shirt.
Good one. That one already has the sleeves cut off.
Yeah.
Make us enjoy it or something, you know? I mean, we're walking around here right now, and it's really time for us to take action. All right? We're being taxed out of our asses to pay for our
Yeah.
property owned guns by people to oppress us already. I'm saying if I'm going to pay taxes on guns and weapons, that I at least want to possess them because I've worked for them right now.
This guy's making a lot of sense.
There's something very permanent about death. You know, it's like, remember, terrorism is the surgical strike capability of the oppressed. Keep on keeping on.
Will do.
Yeah.
I just want to get the hell out of this country.
Go where?
I don't know, anywhere. Doesn't matter.
Canada. I just woke up.
And all it is bad water, bad food, you get sick.
I just want to stay here and like wear this dirty shirt and walk real slow.
Or you just saw it on TV.
I've been doing that. It's been working out. Finally, some diversity in this film.
There was a breeze blowing out to sea, and it brought the scent of spices out to us 3 miles out from shore. A great wall of incense and spices. And it was as if we were being wafted into shore on a magic carpet. The next person who passes us will be dead within a fortnight.
Whoops.
I just ate some day old shrimp. I feel great.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
gotta
classic
find a
us.
bathroom. Gotta find a bathroom. A day old shrimp.
No, thank you. 2 for 1 special. Nah,
I believe this is South Lamar. And that is where like Book People is. Across the street.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that once. It's unrecognizable to me, so I'll just take their word on that.
No, I mean, I haven't.
There's a baby inside there. I want to buy the baby. It's hard to buy babies back then.
You should quit.
I agree.
You should quit.
You try to.
You should quit.
Oh, I don't know what things are.
Man, everybody
Alright,
wants
then.
this guy to quit.
I mean, I don't like him either.
Traumatizing. You should never, you should never, you should never traumatize a woman sexually. I should know. I'm a medical doctor. You should never traumatize. You should never.
I don't think you need to be a medical doctor to know that.
Back in the 90s, it wasn't common knowledge.
That's true. It's a different time.
Mm. The Xers really figured it out.
You should quit. You should quit. You should quit traumatizing women with sexual intercourse. I should know. I'm a medical doctor. I own a mansion and a yacht. You should quit.
So this is pretty much my experience on public transit every day. Earphones are a blessing.
You should quit. You should quit. You should quit
Man.
traumatizing women.
Should
This
quit
guy-
eating day old shrimp.
You should quit.
This guy in the robe really has it figured out.
Sexual
Yeah.
intercourse. I should know. I'm a medical doctor.
That's why that guy doesn't have any money. He just throws it on tables.
You should
Mhm.
never know. You never know.
That's the ultimate hipster. There's a lack of effort.
Mm-hmm. Really.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely South Lamar. I recognize those houses. Yeah, shit, there's not a car dealership there anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty wild.
I think I've been to a party at least in all these houses that they filmed inside.
I feel like that's the same house from the whole shooting match. Has the same cabinets and everything.
Yeah. It's the last time you saw someone read a newspaper.
A while. Unless it's the Chronicle.
Yeah, right. Yeah, people still.
I said it's nice outside. We should go do something.
Like what?
Well, you know, there's a lake in this town. We could go out there.
Since
Go
when?
out to the hills. We could go to the park and play frisbee.
I hate shit like that.
This dude's rad.
And the sunlight's so oppressive now.
He's not wrong.
Just go to the lake. You have to prepare for it. You have to get suntan lotion.
I'd have to put on pants.
Premeditated fun.
I mean, technically, you wouldn't. Didn't even have to put on a shirt to go to the
That's
lake.
true. He could just lose the robe and still be fine.
Yeah.
Let's never go out. Let's never venture out of this 1 square mile area. You're just what they want.
Look,
I'm a people pleaser.
if you're so eager and all fired up to get out of the house today, why don't you do that? Why don't you go to the drugstore and
Yeah, there you go.
go to the Kmart and buy a frisbee?
It takes 2 people to play frisbee.
Or buy a
Not the way I play it.
Better yet, I got an idea. I know something that we could do together, and we wouldn't have to leave the house. And we wouldn't
It's called frisbee.
That's the one thing that would be more effective on my own.
Oh, yeah.
They're back.
There's small people. What do they call them? Yeah, Austin used to have a feral child problem. Just stilling up the cokes.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Got some Oliver twists here, you know.
Wow. When did this movie become the Florida Project?
So I think this is like the graffiti wall or like the graffiti castle, I think is it. Yeah.
It's a pretty cool place to be a feral child.
Oh yeah. And they're just filled with whimsy and wonderment, you know. Is there booze in it? Yeah, man, get out of your own ass. Buy mysterious soda.
All right, off to the park to write my novel.
Okay, yeah, this is like South Lamar. There's like a lot more stuff there now.
First of all, give him the tent.
But a little up the street is that one bar, the Cavern or whatever.
Now recite exactly what I told you to say.
Nice.
This was her tent. I fucked her in this tent.
A little more feeling.
I fucked her in this tent. She's probably gonna fuck a lot of other guys.
She's off to
But maybe not.
I mean,
She's not gonna fuck him in this tent.
She's not gonna fuck him in this tent.
She's not gonna fuck him in this tent.
that's her prerogative, man. Just
Throw it in.
chill out.
Remember when you
It's
could
a
go
waste of
down?
a good tent.
Now the typewriter.
You could just go down to the creek and find tents.
Gotta throw the typewriter in. That's probably part
It's
of
dead technology, I'm telling you.
This is juvenile.
Word processors, man. They're gonna replace.
Typewriter and read the passages marked in the book.
This cost me $800, man. The thing is, like, they don't even know this guy.
It symbolizes the bitch that just fucked him over. It symbolizes the bitch that fucked me over 6 months ago. And it symbolizes
How does it symbolize that?
Wait, did they all have sex with the same woman? Is that what?
I think that's what we're finding out, yeah.
Why does? It's littering.
Mm.
All these dudes suck.
This is our version of the internet.
This is when Leopold discovers that he's been fucked over by his wife. He says, if he had smiled, why would he have smiled? To reflect that each one who enters imagines himself to be the first to enter.
Richard Linklater had dumb friends.
Seriously. Why does everybody in this movie have a dirty shirt on? Like,
You know, like, I think this was back in the days when you have to go to the river and, like...
that makes sense. You have
And
to,
like,
like,
you know-
beat your shirt against a rock.
Yeah, and just... And, you know, I'm pretty sure that's just a random, like, Wednesday, so...
Yeah.
Until Sunday, they're not going to find the time.
Wait, is this the lady who fucked in that tent?
Could be. Oh, yeah. She loves Diet Coke. Gives her the energy to fucking tense. Good, I'm going to fuck in a tent later.
No, there's something very wrong with that.
What? And I gave the guy your Coke? The quarter?
Both of them. It's bad.
You can't buy anything with a quarter, don't worry about it.
It's not really going to help him. And
Yeah, you're right.
That relationship is naturally going to involve that condescending.
That wall now says, "Hi, how are ya?"
Oh, nice.
I do realize that. There are better ways.
Sounds like it's vandalized.
I've been looking into these groups.
That's what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. See, we're conditioned to assume that suffering is bad. It's not. See, when
It's called suffering.
all you're able to see is this base creature in them. You can't see any true potential.
I've been reading this awesome author named Ayn Rand.
It's like all these other feudal
Don't get me started on the Native Americans.
they all stem from a certain weakness. You know, psychologically, helping everyone else out is easier. It's an escape from working on yourself, from perfecting yourself.
Mr. Perfect here. You know, that's what
I've never worked a day in life. That's how I know.
Pulling these things from the shit you read. Maybe you haven't thought it out for yourself. No bearing on the world around us. And totally unoriginal.
I'll have you know I just threw a typewriter into the river. So, that's pretty original.
You know anybody else has done that?
Bits and pieces from your authoritative sources. I don't know. I'm beginning to suspect maybe there's nothing really in there.
No, I got guts and stuff. I have a skeleton. How else could I be walking like this?
Is there is based on good sources. At least I'm not chained to this slave morality that seems to rule
Thank
your
you
life.
very much. You know, everyone else just thinks you're an asshole.
Yep.
Yeah.
The more I get to know you, I just feel sorry for you.
You shouldn't feel sorry for assholes.
Yeah.
Who's ever done anything hasn't been considered an asshole by the general populace. You look at Freud.
Mussolini.
I mean, Bob Dylan.
Let's forget it. We're late. We've already missed it. I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
go.
come on. We can make it. There's going to be 5 minutes of trailers. It'll be no problem.
You missed the beginning. Hang it up. I'm gonna go look at some books. I just need to get away for a little bit.
Okay.
I need some quiet.
'Cause you suck.
The next show, 2 hours from now. I'll meet you there. You've been wanting to see it.
Okay. I'll meet you there. See ya.
Something tells me she will not.
Mm-hmm.
No reading for free.
So you're reading Rusted Judgment.
Yeah, I guess
Oh, that's an excellent book.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, we had a class a couple years ago. Remember?
No, what?
Yeah. It was a anthropology class in ethnographic film.
Oh yeah, yeah, the dancing birth scenes. There's death. Yeah, the death ritual.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that,
Well,
yeah.
yeah. Well, what have you been up to?
Not too much. Graduated a couple years.
Fucking tense.
Pretty much hanging out.
Ah.
Yourself?
Oh, yeah. You know me. I've been keeping up with my JFK assassination theories. You know.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I didn't
Well,
know.
you know, you read
God,
all
did
the
this?
great-
I
These
think it was
guys-
aliens.
It's great. Rush of Judgment, you know, has all that testimony, you know, from of all the witnesses who were never called before the Warren Commission.
Huh.
You know, like Mrs. Aquila Clemens, who was that maid who lived on Patton Street, who saw the Tippit shooting. You know, and it wasn't Oswald that did it. Of course, you know, it was Jack Ruby.
Oh really?
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't realize that.
Yeah,
No.
this is also the book that's got the testimony of Sam Holland. You know, the Prince of the Puff of Smoke.
Huh.
Yeah, he was up there on the.
Man, I
overlook.
didn't know Alex Jones was in this movie again.
See everything, you know.
I really don't know.
Remember when these kind of weirdos were rare?
It's really good. But if you like that, you should really read one of the other books around here. It might be here. Best Evidence. That's
The moon is hollow. Yeah, that's the.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And of course.
Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
6 seconds in Dallas, 'cause, you know, 6
He's in
seconds
prison,
is
but
Yeah.
there's gonna be.
the triangulation of the bullets and stuff, and it's great. It's just got.
Isn't it weird when you don't remember things correctly?
Entire tragic sequence, you know.
It's fascinating, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember a movie that Sinbad made called Kazam? It
Or
hasn't
will-
been made yet.
It will be made. This book's all about it.
It is great because, you know, this also has all this testimony in it. Like, gosh, you know, they talked to Mrs. Earlene Roberts, you know, who was Oswald's landlady and stuff. Oh yeah.
She
you
said,
know, she
"There's a nice
swears that
guy.
she saw this, Dallas
Great tenant.
patrol car
Pays his
pull up
rent on
in front
time."
of Husband's house and did this little tit tit.
Tit tit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tit
It
tits?
was the tip off. for
Yeah.
Oswald, you know. Yeah, he was supposed to go up the street, up Beckley Avenue. To he was in Oak Cliff, you know, to go to the Steak and Egg Kitchen, you know, where he's supposed to meet with J.E. Tippit and have their breakfast of infamy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't
And he
happen.
says, you know, went on record in the Warren Report as saying that Oswald didn't like his eggs and used bad language.
Ain't it crazy how this guy winds up being the most likable so far?
My book, you know.
You've written one of these books?
Not putting on airs for anyone.
Yeah, this guy is passionate.
That's the thing.
It's gonna be this totally new.
He cares about stuff. It's crazy,
Something, yeah.
but it's, you know, at least he wants something. He
Yeah.
wants to write a
I
book.
was thinking
Yeah.
of calling it something like, Profiles in Cowardice or something. But he said, he didn't think it was too good idea, you know. And he really thought that maybe I should, do something like call it Conspiracy of Go-Go.
That's catchy, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
and I've
That
just
is good.
expanded-
Yeah.
I'd read that.
upon it, you
Yeah.
know. And I went on, there's this new section, you know, about how JFK and Jackie were, you know, speed freaks, and they were just hopped up on amphetamine.
You know, I can see how this woman has stayed engaged in this conversation for as long as she has.
Yes, they were visited all
Yeah,
the time by
I
this
mean,
doctor that they came to call
it's interesting.
Dr. Feel
Hmm.
Good. Oh, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Well, you know, these all look really good, but I think I'll wait for your book to come out. I'm supposed to be in a movie, so I gotta get a move on. But
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the internet to get into popularity, and then you can just read it there.
People are gonna love me on there.
Mm.
Gonna get a whole following, and
I assume that he worked there.
that guy's huge on Truth Social now.
They're throwing tents into the river that are turning the frogs gay.
Oh, pretty good. Just located this wonderful JFK memorial booklet. His life, his work.
Oh,
his deeds.
this is what he just does.
Yeah, just one more, and I'll have the whole set.
Right.
You know, the
Cool.
last one's the Jackie Kennedy issue that's got those wonderful articles like how I told the children and why the eternal flame and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm working on a car.
What else has been going on?
Oh, well, I did find out some really startling information about Jack Ruby.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I always knew all that stuff, how he'd been a hitman for, you know, the mob in Chicago and
I didn't know he really wanted to be a dancer.
He was obviously people at a pretty young age, but you know, I didn't know all that stuff about his dogs.
Dogs?
And peanut butter.
Yeah.
He was fascinated with his dogs, and he had this one dachshund named Sheba that he just took with him everywhere. He treated her like his wife.
He trained his dogs to shoot a sniper rifle out of a book depository. It's crazy.
Freeze plugs? Shit. No way. This is blowing power valves, though. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the same dog, you know, he took down to the city jail basement when he went to silence.
Same dog, huh?
Yeah.
See you guys.
That
Oh,
dog disappeared later.
Seems those two guys don't like each other.
Here's those sockets you loaned me. They're all there. Thanks.
That was money back then. That's how you bought goods and services.
Completely socket-based economy.
Yeah.
That 383 bore kit back in here, huh?
That was long gone by the time I moved here.
Yeah.
Had the blackboard over 30. Yeah. 400
Yeah.
shaft.
Yeah, I can,
Simpler times.
Can I Venmo you some sockets?
You mill the heads? Nah, I didn't mill the
I almost have enough sockets to get this shirt washed.
Yeah. Didn't
Someday.
Yeah, one of these days.
feel like messing with those headers. Yeah, tri-power linkage never worked
I think the
out.
problem is you're trying to, instead of an engine, you're using a drum cymbal, and that's crash is never going to work.
Good carburetors. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty clean. Thanks. Hey, I gotta get a front and left rotor for the goat. You need anything? Yeah, I can get some stuff.
For the
Don't,
goat?
yeah, don't put a rotor on a goat.
I don't know. I want to see where this is going. This guy looks like he has it together. He might be onto something.
Rotor goat.
Just parks in the middle of the street. Man, no one really gave a fuck back then.
Nope.
Throwing typewriters into rivers.
Putting rotors on goats.
Yeah.
It's madness.
What'd you get? Distributor.
At least, like, it makes sense that this guy wouldn't clean his shirt. Look at the things that he gets into. It's not.
That's true.
What would even be the point?
Listen, go over there by the AMC's. There's a hole in the fence.
I put it there.
All right. Pick me up on this?
Man,
that
my goat's going to be so happy when I get home.
Is that Nick Cave?
Does he have a red right hand?
Yeah. Someone please touch me. In a lot of Nick Cave songs, he keeps going on about people touching him. I don't. If anybody knows what that's about.
It's a simpler time. You could just walk up to any old car and they'd be like, get in the back seat, have a beer. Who are you?
I mean, that's the kind of thing that made me want to move to the city. Pretty sure that was my first South by experience.
Stepfather.
I think the National picked me up, and I just
Yeah. Just cruise around with them. Didn't matter that if you were like the creepiest guy on earth.
Yeah.
Just got out of a hospital and talking about your dead dad. People would still be like, yeah, that's cool. Get in the back seat. Have a beer.
Always getting loaded, beating up my mom, dragging
Huh?
us kids all over creation. Nah. I couldn't wait for the bastard to die.
I mean, sounds like you had every right.
Yeah. So what you guys like into calligraphy?
Dance on his grave. Just let me out right over here.
I'm going to go dance on his grave.
Oh, yeah, that's where the cemetery used to be.
Is that Eddie Vedder?
Yeah, wow. Look at all this parking.
Yeah, damn.
So I think that Subway had like just closed.
Cigarette?
Yeah.
Like, but it had been around for like a long time. I remember we tried to like hang a poster at this location. It was a Starbucks. It's a Starbucks now. I don't think they let us do it. It was like for our open mic.
Oh yeah.
Man, look how small my camera is.
Man, all these locations are pretty close together.
Less important things to do.
What do you do to earn a living?
You mean work?
Dance on graves.
To hell with the kind of work you have to do to earn a living. All it does is fill the bellies of the pigs who exploit us.
I mean,
He made another point.
it's not wrong.
What do you mean? I'm making it. I may live bad.
I got 2 cigarettes.
To work to do it. What would it take for you to get a job? Hey, I'll get a job when I hear the true call. You know, the true call. I know when I hear
I mean, I go to the cemetery, I dance on the grave. My boss, he says, I hired you as a grave digger, and like I don't know what that's about, but I do my job well.
commodity you produce is a piece of your own death. What was your relationship like with your end of interview?
That guy rules.
Yeah. And the best dressed so far.
Yeah. A sharp suit on. He also wants something. He wants to dance on his dad's dead dad's grave.
Man, I miss like arcade cabinets just being in grocery stores.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
Hey, how'd you get out?
Good behavior.
Shit.
I just opened the door. It was easy.
Would you take over?
Yeah, okay, I
Hey,
got
look
it.
out for the skinhead with the mohawk.
I got it.
Nice.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the security in the store.
Who gives a fuck?
Employees saw you put something in the bag that you hadn't paid for. Ma'am,
Just walk away.
Yep.
Just walk away.
Yeah, you don't have to do shit.
Yep. He can't stop you.
Yep.
Tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Tell
He's
him-
not supposed to touch you
Yeah,
either.
Definitely not supposed to do that.
Here's what
well-
you do now. You run.
Yeah, exactly.
You run the fuck away.
She was in my ethics class.
Well, I'm always glad.
The ethics of stealing food is that it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. You should do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it goes in the dumpster.
They finally found some known criminal and they were interrogating him. Something to the effect of, "It was you who did the job on the Rue de Flandue." "No, it wasn't me. The concierge recognized you. It's someone who looks like me." "She knew your name. It's someone who looks like me and has the same name." "She recognized your clothes and hair. He looks like me, has the same name, clothes, and hair."
Very who's on first bit.
"He looks like me, has the same name, clothes, hair, and the same fingerprint. How long are we going to..."
Ron Paul. Yeah. People fucking loved Ron Paul in this town for way too long.
Yeah, wow. Oh man, there's been some illuminating moments in this film, hasn't there? Yeah, this guy is reading a very fascinating Marmaduke.
The dog is so big.
Thinks these people, give me your Marmadukes. I want them.
Steal something, you've come to the wrong place. Nothing much here.
Except Marmadukes.
Yeah.
Look around, take whatever you want.
You can be in the shot. It adds to the aesthetic. It's fine.
But why don't you let me put that up for you? It's really not necessary.
Give me your wallet.
No one's going to call the police or anything.
That's pretty cool.
The police more than you, probably. Never done
Didn't do anything for that woman that was getting hassled by that security guard.
Yeah. Could have stepped in. Just let her go to jail.
Cup of coffee?
No, my name is Eric.
Either 2 cups of coffee, please.
You're both named Eric? coffee.
That Polish? He was Polish. One of the true heroes of American history, Leon Czolgosz.
Well, I haven't heard of him. I look like Mike Dirnt from Green Day.
Happened to be an anarchist of the propaganda by the deed variety. There were 100 like
By
him
the
around
D.
today. Changed the world.
We'd have no more William McKinleys. They'd all be dead.
The only political assassination of a U.S. president.
Yep, it's never happened again.
Except for Lincoln, I guess.
Then-
And Kennedy, probably. But Leon
And Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
And there was an attempt on Reagan.
Yeah. I mean, Garfield was because he hated Mondays.
Yeah. And like, yeah, he did like ban lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Really riled up the population with those policies.
Let's go for a walk.
You can take your cups with you.
Back in a minute, David.
Call 911.
I was there in Catalonia.
At Woodstock, man, I saw Hendrix play the Star Spangled Banner.
I'll have my CNT card. Show it to you later. Those days in Barcelona. My God. The workers were really in the saddle then.
And I had so many lovers. So many.
Killed it long before Franco got there.
The tents, my boy, the tents.
Just look at that shit.
Arms, legs entwined. I didn't know where I started and they began.
Just blow the damn thing sky high.
This
Men,
guy's cool.
women.
My room, and I'll do it someday.
Do it in a tent.
So full of
The typewriter.
modern day libertarians with all their
This is when these guys were onto something.
It's the opposite of real anarchism. They don't give a damn about improving the world. But now, Charles Whitman. There was a man. 23 years this summer. This town has always had its share of crazies. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I would have been there, too. I had lunch.
Such a
right
weird
out front
left
there
turn.
every day that
Yeah.
summer.
It's like, I love political action. And also mass shooters who just randomly shoot civilians.
Finest hour, where
Well, the true story was that guy like had like something really wrong with his brain.
everything was blocked off.
Yeah.
He kind of gave people fair warning that he was going to do it.
My entire life, but I can now say that I
I mean,
practically given up.
whatever's wrong with his brain seems to be wrong with a lot of people's brains these days.
Like they're even walking the same now. This guy should do a buddy comedy.
Let me tell you about mass shooters, son.
My half-sister. She might be coming for a visit.
She's a mass shooter now.
All over. She travels a lot.
Shooting people.
Like a lot of them, same place.
Yeah, I never met anyone that fought in that.
So this is like the first time fanny pack was worn ironically. No one had done it like that before.
He tells everybody he fought in the Lincoln Brigade in Barcelona.
Can you believe I'm wearing this? I'm so random.
55. Little late.
I keep silly putty in here.
More like the Hemingway Brigade. I love them both.
And an egg.
Lourdes will be here end of next week.
He just got back from saving Christmas.
Well, come over some other time.
Hey, can I have my gun back? I'm gonna use it to rob a different house.
One more thing. First hurdle for the true warrior. To those humans in whom I have faith, I wish suffering, being forsaken, sick.
You've been looking for anybody to tell that to today.
familiar with profound self-contempt, the torture of self-mistrust, and the misery.
Imagine if he was the one who had caught shoplifting. Like he was like, wait.
The only thing that can prove today whether one is worth anything or not.
Whatever, old man. Keep on rocking in the free world.
That's from Marmaduke.
He did say that, didn't he?
Passion for destruction is also a creative passion.
I just want to point out, I haven't seen one Whataburger yet.
That's true. There's a Subway.
Where the fuck you been, man?
But no Whataburger.
What'd you get, man? Man, check it out. Rare Marquis de Sade, Juliet. Rare
This one, he's sitting on a couch like a regular person.
You're elected. Man, I don't even have my license. I got
Doesn't stop anybody here.
Can get a fucking TV. Just drop me off at this guy's house. The address.
Who is he?
Drop me off.
Where's his house? Key info missing here.
I don't know how to drive.
This is back when you couldn't drive 55. Cell phone technology has gotten a lot better.
It really has.
Stick in the eye, I always say.
He always says that.
I think you have a TV.
Like lousy with them.
Yeah. There's one on your back. Did you know that?
Oh, no problem. We rotate the stock out with the old and with the new. Like this one here, it's my pride. It's been on 4 years, 2 months.
This one gets Cinemax for free.
Just trying to keep 'em going.
Do you know, having a TV on your back is literally the worst place
Yeah,
to put a
you're not-
TV.
Yeah, you're not getting any enjoyment out of it whatsoever.
Yeah. Completely not functional as a television.
I mean, the
you.
guy behind you was probably
Yeah.
thankful for it.
Sure, but seemed to be alone in the
We
room.
all know the,
Yeah.
the psychic powers of the televised image.
Yeah, we all do know that.
Mm-hmm.
Capitalize on it and make it work for us instead of us working.
Did you ever have like one of those televisions that like
Well, like
that were like dial that had the dial in them? That's
Oh,
how you
yeah,
change
yeah.
the channel.
Image is much
For sure.
more powerful and useful than an actual event.
Love this show.
Back when I
It's
used to
called
go out
porn.
and I flashed out,
It's my favorite
walking
show.
down the street, and this guy like came barreling out of a bar, fell right in front of me, and he had a knife right in his back. Landed
Luckily, I had a TV on mine, so he couldn't stab me.
Well, I have no reference to it now. I can't refer back to it. I can't press rewind. I can't put it on pause. I can't put it on slow-mo and see.
Yeah, that's life, man. I know it's-
And the blood, it was all wrong. It didn't look like blood. And the hue was off, and I couldn't adjust the hue. I was seeing it for real, but it just wasn't right. And I
I'm
didn't
glad
even
that this
see the
guy
knife
has
in
resigned
the
himself to his
bottom
house.
and
Like, yeah, this is not going to get much out of the real world.
Yeah. Well, I got something to show you. I just got this new tape. Here's some contacts of mine.
I mean, this guy's like fantasy of what the world should be like kind of came true.
Yeah.
Now you can watch all kinds of stabbings in slow-mo and adjust the hue, you know?
Live leaks. Whew.
No one's heard about it. It's not getting out. Anyway, he made this tape like just 15.
Okay, I do kind of wish I was in a time where like
because he knew they
you
weren't
want to watch old lady fall down stairs? I got the tape.
way beyond anything they were doing. You know, I don't know.
Like before YouTube, when like if you wanted to watch something fucked up, you had to know a guy.
Yeah. Get Faces of Death
Yeah.
on VHS.
I have Faces of Death on VHS. Like, I'm not joking about that. Hi, I'm Bill Gates.
Hey, looks like John Hinckley.
Yeah, a little bit. And I think I should get to own the moon. I think it should be mine.
And I believe that vaccines should be created by private corporations and not by governments. We at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation have decided that we're going to own everybody and everything.
And in the event of a catastrophe, the philanthropists will help out everyone.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, I'm going to shoot you in the face.
And that's my right. Yeah, this is Texas, all right.
Yeah. Even Bill Gates is a gun nut.
Rock and roll.
Man. People are just destroying all kinds of expensive equipment in this movie. First the typewriter, now a camera.
Think you'd want a tape of this?
Yeah, I have some friends in Kansas City. Pirate TV, man.
If you think you'd get this out, I think it really should be shown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put it on World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah. People need to see this.
Thanks a lot.
Keep looking for those TVs.
Yeah, TVs.
I don't have enough.
Sure. I'll be here.
That Dunkin' Donuts cereal?
That's awesome.
When did we ever get rid of that?
Yeah, we need to bring that back.
Well, hey man, you want a card? They're oblique strategies. You know, 2 cards are like, you can think about whatever you want.
Just Venmo me $12.
Sure.
Oblique strategies. What would you get?
It says, withdrawing in disgust is not the same thing as apathy.
Fair.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, 28 cups.
Depends on what you're withdrawing
PMS
from.
section over here, and that's taking up a lot of space this month. Red ones, well, you know about the red ones. Right, the pink ones, water weight. Yep, cycles.
Oh, that classic chestnut.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have another one? Is that allowed?
Oh yeah, sure. You can have as many as you want. You can buffer.
Can I
your
have 13 of them?
Give me the whole deck.
I want them.
Yeah.
It's not building a wall, but making a brick.
That's right, man. That's been my day entirely today. I can't believe it, man. I told you I was having a breakthrough day today. Shooey, howdy shucks. Okay. Well,
Yeah, you won't shut up about it.
Yeah, man. Okay, well, I mean, it's like I've had a total recalibration of my mind, you know? I mean, it's like I've been banging my head against this 19th century...
That'll do it.
Yeah. If you want to recalibrate your mind, bang your head against something.
Not sure for the better, but yeah.
It'll be recalibrated.
Mm-hmm.
There's no structure. The underlying order is chaos, man. I mean,
Oh man, like how did you get there without seeing the Joker? People are always this kind of idiot, weren't they?
They really were.
You know, I don't know what that's going to be like, but I know that we're all part of it. I mean, it's new physics. You can't look at something without changing it. You know, anything.
Sure you can.
Would you like to see a magic trick?
Jeez, it's like that butterfly flapping its wings in Galveston, and somewhere down the road a pace, it's going to, well, hey, create a monsoon in China. You know?
Yeah.
You know, science.
Totally.
That's all right. Time doesn't exist. Geez, on a day, really? One a day for you?
You can't say that because you don't own a clock.
Look closely at the most embarrassing detail and amplify it.
You want to, amplify that?
Whoa, shit.
Yeah, shit. It's racking my brows, hitting my head against a wall.
Hey, we're going to ramble on, you guys. All right, see ya.
Oh, they don't even live there.
Howdy shucks, man. What a day, what a day. That guy? I don't know.
Wait, who
Those
gave
houses
you,
are not even there.
Who gave you a black eye? That's important information. Just glossed over.
Yeah, what? Are you talking to me? Yeah, what do you need?
Hey, can we get another round?
American Spirits, Shinerbach, you know.
Another beer, chips.
Oh, he works there? Yep, that's classic Austin.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I'm doing something.
I'm in the middle of a game, so Can you just like wait?
You're being very rude.
More beer?
Yeah, of course.
Like
Oh,
we
shit.
saw these guys, right? We already hung out with them, didn't we?
I didn't know Adam Friedland was in this movie.
Like take Scooby-Doo, you know? Scooby-Doo like looks at you, it's like there's Shaggy.
Yeah, this is when people still analyze Scooby-Doo.
Shit out of this bad guy, and like we'll give you a Scooby snack. And
Not
you go,
just
"Oh,
Mindy
duh."
Kaling.
And they'll say, well, 2 Scooby snacks. Well, that's exactly. That's what they're teaching kids. It's like it's all bribery,
Yeah,
you
they're,
know? And
they're teaching kids that you should get in a van and like search for mysteries and
Just go to like abandoned amusement parks and just see who's really invested in the area, you know? More often than not, they're the ghost.
like at the end they're always like, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you kids. And that's what they're teaching kids.
Just like meddle in the affairs of capitalists.
Yeah. And they won't get away with it, but that's not how it works, man. You gotta actually solve the mystery
They don't want like some Smurf
by
leaving
like
the hive.
recalibrating your mind.
Well, listen, like
I mean, this is like when there was like so few shows to like deep analyze that it's just like go on a tangent about them.
Something about Krishna, you know, like Smurfs are blue, and like he's saying that Smurfs are like getting kids like used to seeing blue people. And
Man,
it's
kids today, they're getting smurfed, you know?
Smurfs being blue, kids see blue people.
Yeah,
they,
man,
relate to
like
Smurfs, and they relate to blue people.
and then they're like Krishna's cool, and then like they become Hindu, and then like we're all gonna be like Hindu. And that's crazy, dude.
Do not buy another round. They've gone far enough.
I feel like I know that specific guy in Austin. You know, the guy with the dreadlocks in
Yeah.
that outfit.
I really felt the need to get out of this town. I just ended this 2-year relationship with this guy, and now that I look back on it, it was really terrible. And
I wonder if she ever got that frisbee.
But now that I'm back, things are rolling for me. I'm getting a lot of things done, and I think I can honestly say I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. I just feel great.
It's great, yeah. A lot of times I
Cool.
leave a relationship and I
All
feel
right.
like a whole person again, and I feel really elated. Seems then this ebb and flow thing sets in, and I start questioning everything, you know. And as long as I'm in a relationship, I swear I cannot be objective. Seems like after we've decided that, you know, we need one another to be happy, then I start getting insecure. I'm
All right,
I
carry
feel
the
ya.
2 and
looms ever present.
Rejection, that's one thing I'm not scared of anymore. I've
Yeah, could you
conquered
leave?
the fear of rejection. I guess I kind of look at it as a trade-off.
We did not invite you to this table.
You're being rejected constantly. So
hey,
how could
guys, I'm trying to do math over here. Can y'all just be quiet?
I don't know either of you.
The fear of rejection is a real primal thing. You know, can it be perhaps human beings weren't made to be happy and free all the time. We're always trying to enslave ourselves one way or another. It's not through career.
I've just seen like an entire day of people not having a job.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's the point of this movie, is that like everybody had it so good and they just made themselves miserable.
The only guy with a job so far is the one stopping a shoplifter. And when we see him, he's playing video games.
Well, I had to borrow my guitar tonight, so they put me on the guest list, and I'm on the guest list. And,
Who is this random
people with me, if some
fucker?
people might be interested.
Mm,
Don't want to go? We can maybe have a beer.
You're having beers now.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing you nothing. There's no guns involved, but you know, I'll drop.
My friend with a gun is not here.
It's a very weird thing to say, bro.
He's at home with a Marmaduke.
Well, problem is, kind of have to leave now.
You ever read Marmaduke? It's like dogs like really big and like super cool.
Tries to do people things.
Oh yeah, I've got a van. That's like totally the way to get ladies to come with you somewhere. Just tell them you have a van.
People didn't know about vans yet.
So, man, have you seen Elvis lately?
Seen Elvis lately, no.
Check it out, man. I really, honestly believe that this guy is still alive. And I believe that he's, like, living in Las Vegas or something. Because, if the guy's half-ass cool, he's like an Elvis impersonator. Because, I mean, it's kind of like, some sort of spiritual hell to parody yourself to the height of your ridiculousness. So the guy's got to get up every day, get as fat as he was, and just make fun of himself all day long. I mean, isn't that a killer job? Don't you think that's what all old people sort of do?
Yeah,
once they get over 28?
Sure. So, how long have you lived here?
I mean, it totally makes sense that Elvis would be alive, given the state that he was in when he died. He was like super healthy. There's nothing wrong with him. There's no way that he could have died naturally.
Real mystery there.
Yeah. The story doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't add up.
Well, shit, you should come to my house, because, like, the other day I went and bought...
He has a pretty cool house.
And I'm fucking sitting there, and I walk out of the room, I come back, and we got these cup of ramen noodles, and in fucking 10 minutes, you have to chew through the styrofoam cup, and they're, like, all the way in them and shit.
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
rad.
You should come to my house. It's like crawling with ants. You'd totally have a great time there.
You gotta put the bread and everything in the fridge, so, like, everything's all cold and fucking chewy and shit all the time.
You just toast it.
I don't think
Just
so.
sit here to make them in and just ride the pain.
No, you're wrong.
It's true. Are you making anybody's life hell right now?
No, not at all.
Nope, just you are.
Make somebody's life hell?
No.
Okay.
Do you know this guy?
Yep,
Wow.
just get into a random stranger's van.
Yep. That's.
Well, I'm just saying, show me a woman.
This is before stranger danger was a thing, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Just get into random people's vans and go wherever they take you.
Jeez, you're no fun, huh? This band's gonna be great.
Go to their ant-ridden house.
Yeah, check it out. You're gonna love this.
These are friends of
Just eating all their bread.
Mm-hmm. Why is this bread so chewy? And why is it covered in Rohypnol? That is a pretty sweet van, though.
Yeah, I can see why they got in.
Yeah.
Who could resist the allure?
This is my spot. They keep this here for me all the time.
Hey, get out of my spot.
Pretty hip, huh? They like me here, something like tight, tight.
Okay, so this is South Congress. I think this is called Sea Boys now.
Name's
Oh, cool.
S-T-E-V, Steve plus 3.
Is it still blue tile like that?
Dude, you might wanna check
No, I don't. I think they've revamped it since, but
So problem?
when I moved here, it was called Trophies.
I'm supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
Wanna go in?
I remember trophies.
Okay.
I did a shotgun there once.
Yeah.
Got my picture on the wall.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I might hang out outside. I might go in.
I'm a legend there.
I'm gonna go in and maybe I'll see you, and if not, maybe I'll give you a call.
So let me get this straight. They just got into a van with a random stranger, and he couldn't even get them free tickets to the show,
Yeah.
but she's still hanging out with him.
Yeah, she knows how to pick them.
Wow.
How y'all doing?
This was
The last boyfriend just wore a robe all day.
What's your name?
Well, this is an upgrade, really.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Seems like everybody in this town doesn't
Sounds like fun.
do anything or like have a
I'm not
job
sure
or
what we're doing, but maybe we'll hang
uh,
out. You do.
any sort of aim.
Perhaps.
So
All right. It was nice to meet you.
their choices are limited.
Yeah, you didn't have to. If you were on the list, man, you were just.
That was enough.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that would be a tandem bike.
Yeah, that's too bad. Wasted potential, Rich Linklater. Visionary my ass.
Oh man. There's so many ants up there.
12 from my count.
Just counting ants.
I got a stamp.
Sweet.
I could probably like mail a letter. That's how they used to get high back then.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want to think in my yard. Yeah, we can get them free.
Yeah, I don't want to touch this random stranger.
How did the Austin
Oh,
economy?
that's assault, bro. don't do
Oh,
that.
man, why?
You just,
I was gonna look at somebody anyway. And
man, it's just such a chill town. You could just lick a random stranger.
watch Blair Witch Project.
Hey Kelly, nice shoes.
Hey, what is that?
Oh, it's my Pixel Vision camera. It's for a project that I'm putting together. Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take it and shoot whatever
Can you
want
apologize to your mom and like blow a snot bubble out of your nose?
later on, okay? But I want my camera back, all right?
Like, how scared are you? Yeah, this is a classic Austin concert. Some noise horse shit.
That's because they can fucking think of the
I think the Museum of Human Interest or Human Achievement.
There is every young truth that balls that comes along. I mean, look
Wait,
at
is that Nick Cave?
Balboa, Christopher McLean, Richard Farina, Pierre Lund.
You know, like when you think about it, everything's art.
Yeah, bro.
These guys are being forgotten, though, is that they're not Freemasons. The Masons are the ones that control history. Look at it, every
I
president.
think they used to. I don't know how true that is anymore. I think there's better secret societies now.
A Shriner Convention without go-karts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's like
Slave American history needs to be
the New World Order and the Illuminati and the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Like there was like the nerd and the jock. And
And they like run the world.
Yeah.
Because they're all at the highest levels of government.
Are you coming?
Yeah, think I'm gonna catch that show.
Don't you want to control world history?
Well, guess I'm gonna get you.
Let's go. All right. Good night.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Man, there ain't no filming that shit.
Yeah, Rich, you gotta get on this shit, man. You're really bad at this.
All right.
Yeah, the Continental Club.
Man, I love this song.
So does this lady. Didn't wash my shirt. Didn't go to the river. I threw my typewriter off a bridge.
See you later, guys. I'm gonna go fuck in a tent.
Happy Halloween. I'm trying not to work.
Working sucks. I don't want your money. Just get
Get
out.
the fuck out. Commerce means nothing to me.
Whose are these? Oh yeah, where are you from?
London, England. Oh, yeah, she's traveling around Texas, take pictures of Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queens? What the hell you want to do that for?
Fair point.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually, I'm on my way to New York.
New York, are you exhibiting there?
I would support that. Going around and photographing Dairy Queens in Texas.
Oh, well, you know, around here we call that a stop sign.
Trudging through the sludge of Times Square, shooting from the hip and catching the glimpses of all the garbage. Working the streets.
That would make like a good coffee table book. Dairy Queens of Texas.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
yourself as some sort of artist or what?
No, I'm an anti-artist.
Oh, one of those neo-poser
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
No, I feel like being an anti-artist means that I I like to destroy other people's artwork.
In that case.
No, I'm kidding. I don't do much really. I just read and work here and sleep. And
Do you?
watch movies. And,
Seems like you just
speaking of movies, you
get
being
people to
from
leave.
London and
That's
being a photographer and all, you might want to watch Blow Up tonight at 4 o'clock. Blow Up. London and the '60s and photographing and mines.
You get out of here.
Really into photography, not really.
is he like trying to ask her to a movie?
I think he is.
That was what game was back then. It's just
I
like,
believe he was negging her.
yeah. I guess. What's up, strange waifish woman being a waif in the
Dead of night.
You look hungry and possibly on drugs.
Want to go to a show I'm not on the list of? Yeah, we're both waiting for you guys to do something.
Man, that's all it took, huh? Just like shrug at a lady, and she's like, yeah, I guess I'll get into your car and possibly get murdered.
I mean, she was doing fuck all, so
Yeah. Better than just being a waif out here.
Yeah. Look where it got you.
Well, that was fun. I'm about to go back outside and be a waif again, but
That's
thanks for the ride.
maybe I can waif to some breakfast. Be nice.
Wow, was he there the whole time?
Yeah, just watch.
Just watching TV while you guys were...
They really need to put that TV somewhere else.
And you gotta throw that pumpkin out. That looks rotten.
Yeah, that is.
Thanks.
Yeah.
When young, we mourn for one woman. As we grow old, for women in general.
I'd like to note that this man has clean clothes.
I like this guy.
Yet strives for what can never be.
He was here before Austin was cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember when Willie Nelson moved into town, and I was like, oh no. This can't be good.
Let me tell you about the Armadillo World Headquarters. Was the greatest time in all of human history.
Necessary beauty in life is in giving yourself to it.
Have you ever heard of Doug Somm?
Later will it clarify itself and become coherent.
I introduced the dead boys to each other. Oh, now he's seeing like, that's what I gotta get. That is a cool ass car.
It is.
Oh, it came from Oregon. It's probably from Portland.
Yeah, still dealing with that in Austin. People coming from Portland with speakers on top of their car.
Does anybody have an iPhone charger?
That's right. A free fucking weapons giveaway program. I see it.
Ice cream men were really different back then.
All these goddamn problems.
Who wants a bomb pop?
Who inserted this Gap ad in here? Dirty clothes, now at the Gap. They've been worn to the point of no recovery.
Man. Is this an Instagram filter? Is that how that works?
You mean life?
Are these people having fun, or is this just shaky footage? I can't tell.
Yeah,
which.
it's this could really be like they don't the guy with the camera also has a gun and and because of this like fun music. You wouldn't know. You can't run from me. I got a gun.
I think I've been to that place.
Oh yeah, this is a famous spot. So many of these movies you're gonna see this spot here.
Yeah.
Really didn't know how to end this one, did you?
Nope. Growing up absurd. I mean that really does.
Oh man, that was a
sum
perfectly
it
good
up.
beer. No, don't do
Hey,
that.
come on.
Ah.
Don't.
Where's a typewriter when you need one?
Seriously. Guy, that was expensive, guy.
Yeah.
Your parents are going to be really mad when they find out that you threw that camera into the river.
Yeah, slacker. All right, we did that.
All right, so that was Slacker. I'm a little bit confused about how that ties in with Hackers, but I guess it's more of a spiritual prequel.
Yeah. Like everybody wants some.
Yeah.
Thoughts? What do you think of that?
I think that people should stop throwing away perfectly good electronics, you know?
Yeah, the batteries corrode. It's not good for the wildlife.
Yeah, it's like expensive stuff you just chuck in a river.
Perfectly good typewriter.
Yeah, why do you got to do that?
Yeah.
I really liked this movie. I think it's a great piece of art, and it really sums up the ethos of a generation. But it also makes me deeply hate that generation.
Yeah, for as like carefree and as we weren't going to do the grind, quote unquote, these guys still get to retire.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the thing that sucks about this generation, let's just put a name to it. It's Gen X. This is
Yeah.
a very Gen X movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is they were born into an unprecedented period of American prosperity. And there was nothing really wrong in the world going on, you know? And they just obsessed over minutia.
Fucking Scooby-Doo.
And we're fucking apathetic. Like, it strikes me that there's like only 2 black people in that entire movie. There's the guy selling the Nelson Mandela shirt and the lady who wants to go play Frisbee in the park. And both of them are right. You know?
Yeah.
You should like do something with all of this free time that you have instead of like wandering around and being assholes.
Right, and I will also point out again that the only person with a job was a narc.
Yeah. Also that, well, there are two people who are working in the service industry. Neither of them are doing their jobs.
Yeah, like this seems to be okay. One seems to be like negging an artist,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one just doesn't want to do his job.
Yeah, he's just like playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was fine. You could pay your rent by not doing your service industry job.
I gotta say, like, when I saw this movie, I kind of fell for that. I thought that, like, yeah, that's gonna be the thing. And when I got here, what I found out was that idea was for sale.
Yes. A bunch of people moved here in the hopes of not doing their service industry jobs and paying their rent, and then rent like fucking quadrupled.
There's so many high rises now. So many fucking high rises.
And now you got to work like 4 service industry jobs.
Or Uber.
Or both.
Yep.
And nobody has time to deconstruct Scooby-Doo anymore while getting blasted at a bar.
Oh, so why would you want to?
Yeah, I mean...
It's a show that is what it is. It's fine.
There are better things to do.
Better things to dissect. As far as artistic achievement goes, it's a pretty good montage and collection of stories. Doesn't really follow like a linear plot line, and that's fine, you know? Like,
yeah.
Cool city for that.
I thought it was a bold choice, you know, to just have all of these little vignettes. And I like how they were connected by people walking from place to place aimlessly.
And it looks like one day, you know, like that's seamless.
Yeah.
And
but goddamn, just the ideology of like, oh, I'm depressed and apathetic for no reason, so my solution is to dream of being a mass shooter.
There's that, and there was like a time where it's just like, oh, we're just kind of floating around. We don't have any major wars or conflicts, and taking that for granted because, like, I gotta tell you, once 9/11 hit,
yeah,
as someone who kind of saw both times,
yeah. Like, I'm just going to float around for a while, and then, like, eventually I'll get a job that's going to give me, like, a really sweet retirement package, and I'll buy a house in Austin and price out everybody else. And that's just going to be my life as a Gen X person. And, hey, will you help me throw this typewriter in the river? I'm, like, mad about a girl fucking somebody else after she broke up with me. Like, fuck you, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, bro.
I think that's a good place to end it.
All right. Bye, everybody. And then we'll freeze the frame again. And that'll be the end of the show. All right, bye.
All right, cool.